Hello, I'm R.E.Fort, and welcome back to my podcast and August featured tracks playlist. With all the talk about AI and ChatGPT, I thought, why not ask ChatGPT, what are some of my top tracks? When it came back with 5 of my favorite tracks, I decided to use them. So in this list, these are the tracks: Blues Ain't Blue Enough, Smooth As I Want to Be, Gemini Crossing, Life on the Other Side, and Why Don't You Just Let Us Play. You can find the links to the playlist that I've created and placed on my website at re.co/playlist, or find them on my YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, or Amazon Music sites. Let's get to the playlist. Starting us off is Blues Ain't Blue Enough from my CD Told You. This blues track is so cool. On this track, I'm using a killer Hammond organ sound for the melody along with my Fender Stratocaster. When I first let my son hear this track, he said blues ain't blue enough for this track, and so it was me. Let's give Blues Ain't Blue Enough a listen. Next up is Smooth As I Want to Be from my CD, Smooth As I Want to Be. This track is just a killer smooth jazz track. The track came about while I was playing around with chords and voicing. I love the bass guitar work and the chord changes in this track. It has a great vibe with a great sound canvas behind the melody and solos. The drum programming on this track was a blast to put together. Let's give Smooth As I Want to Be a listen. Next up is Gemini Crossing from my CD 10. This acoustic blues gem is so much fun. On this track, I kept it very simple, with just acoustic guitars for chords, melody, and solo. A cool and busy bass line with some very cool up-tempo drum programming. Somehow, I have overlooked adding this track to my featured tracks playlist for some time now, so it's about time to bring it back. I do love these acoustic jams. Let's give Gemini Crossing a listen. Next up is Life on the Other Side from my CD, Life on the Other Side. This soulful blues ballad is such a cool song. On this track, all the guitar work is my workhorse, the Fender Acoustic Electric. The counter melody is played using a Rhodes electric piano sound and the guitar. The melody for this track is played on a grand piano sound and that same Fender Acoustic Electric guitar. That solo is really my Fender Acoustic with a rock solo effects on. I love the way that solo sounds on this track. Let's give Life on the Other Side a listen. last track in August's playlist is Why Don't You Just Let Us Play from my CD, Life on the Other Side. On this one, I wanted a big blues rock fusion track that would get you moving. Sometimes the song comes from the piano with a guitar line, or in this case, the bass guitar. I was playing my bass and working to get the drum patterns when the rest came to me. That drum programmer was a blast to work on. I used my Gibson SG for the chords and melody, and my Fender Stratocaster for the solo at the end of this track. This track is big, loud, and in your face and a lot of fun. Let's give Why Don't You Just Let Us Play a listen. This episode and get a chance to listen to the full tracks. And remember, you can find links to YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, and Amazon Music all on my website, R.E.Fort.co. The opening music and what's behind my voice on this podcast is a track named So Cool from my CD 10. Thanks for listening, and as always, without music, life has no soul. Thanks.